Thank you for tuning in. We are live from the Vendetta Music 2 studios in fabulous Vandalia, Ohio. Welcome to the Flaming Axe, a Talking Time with Caffeine podcast, powered by your friends at Vendetta Records, Dayton, Ohio. Hey folks, welcome one, welcome all to the Flaming Axe. You guys might be familiar with an old show years ago that used to be on VH1 called Behind the Music. Well, I'm taking it to a new audience in a new format. Instead of getting famous people that are like uber famous, we're going to bring some people that are equally as talented, a little lesser known, but that are local to the Central Ohio, Dayton / Kentucky area. Tonight we are privileged to have a very special guest on the air with us, my good friend and an amazing musician, Adam Gaither, aka Smash Addams.
Hi, hey. Thank you for having me, Bradley.
All right, so as you know, on Behind the Music, they always ask the artist questions like, what is your inspiration? What made you want to go and get into the music scene down there in Kentucky? What made you want to do it, and what gave you, the reason to pick up the guitar in the first place and write and do such good songs?
Man, honestly, I've been probably the first band I really got into when I actually started writing songs. I was about 15. It was probably the Beatles, particularly Rubber Soul, that album. And I just got really into it, and so basically just taking my own experiences back in the day. Just probably a lot of songs are about girls, and let's face it, most of them always are. Occasionally.
What would rock and roll be without that?
Hey, what would anything be without girls?
Hey, the perils of rock and roll decadence.
Yeah, yeah, that too. So there's a little bit of all of that, but it's just become a habit. It's become the one habit that's not unhealthy that I've never been able to kick. So that's the one everybody wants me to stick with. So it's my disease, and here I am.
Hey man, no big deal. You can never ever put down a songwriter. Trust me.
Yeah.
Like my bandmates would tell you, anyone that gets Bradley pissed off bad enough to write a song about it, hell hath no fury.
yeah, man. I've been the subject of many a song, so that's a trip if you've ever been, especially if you're married to another songwriter. Yeah, there's a whole collection of songs about me, good and the bad. I'll do a little plug there. My wife, Lucy Dawn, who's also an amazingly talented singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist. There's a box set compilation we put out of her stuff back in 2015, I think it was, and it was called Deepest Cuts, and there's like 4 albums, and one of them is like, about this guy. I'm pretty sure if you read the disclaimer, but it's called When You Wish Upon a Star. And so there's a whole mix of the good and the bad, that comes with
and the ugly. Hey, that was a Metallica box set.
yeah. Well, fortunately, she didn't say ugly in there, but I might have got my feelings hurt. But there's
God bless
more
her.
good in there that outweighs the bad, I think. Great music regardless. So I'm definitely very happy. I'm always wanting to be around other people that are have the same fire and drive I do. And I said a lot of people I've met on Facebook, for what good Facebook is. Hopefully some of them are tuning in at some point. Give a shout out to my buddy Gender. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Stefan, aka Ventus Room. Just off the top of my head, I'll give a shout out to Jessie Rose, another great upcoming singer-songwriter. She's based in Louisville right now.
Louisville? You mean Louisville?
Louisville. Oh yeah.
It's Louisville. That's where I was born, dude.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Hopefully she's tuning in right now. So hello, Jessie. So of course, Lucy Dawn. I give a shout out to my buddy Roman from the band Redondo Beat. They're going to be putting out another album here fairly soon. Give a shout out to Johnny Valiant as well, in the band Personality Cults. There we go. So far, I think I've got. Oh yeah, and Uncle Payne. I want to give a shout out to Stars Never Sleep drummer, Uncle Payne. Yes.
Awesome.
Hey guys.
Hey,
It's your boy.
you know, it wouldn't be behind the music unless we hear a little bit of the music that makes you famous. So what kind of wonderful scathing musical production do you have for us this evening?
Well, I have a couple of new songs. One of them is called "What I Really Mean." It was the first single, was on it, the debut EP. You know, it's like 3 songs by, like I said, that new band project I mentioned. I think the last time we talked, the band's called Dead Sea Scrolls. It's kind of a throwback to, I guess, my earlier garage rock power pop stuff. Like, so I started out like. The very first band I started out in was called Mannix, and that was actually, we're from Memphis, Tennessee, Oxford, Mississippi, that area, and that's pretty much where I got the whole bug started. Yeah, I was about 15, and so yeah, it's just been going on since then. And so yeah, now Dead Sea Scrolls is a project that I just gave a shout out to my friend Stefan and Jesse Rose. Yeah, they're both going to be part of it as well. And yeah, the first song is called What I Really Mean. And I have another song as well. It's going to be a double album. I'll probably put off getting out later this year. Trying to take my time this time, you know. I put out like 5 or 6 albums last year, and they're all going balsa wood slowly, I think. Let me grab me guitar.
Looks like Vandalia 1998 came in and said, my music love started with Fraggle Rock. Hey, you can't go wrong with Jim Henson.
Absolutely. Let me grab me a chair.
Yes, absolutely.
My chair that doesn't have the arms on it.
Yeah, no, exactly. You can't exactly play a guitar when you got arms.
Oh, yeah. It's hard. Now, apparently you can play drums with one arm. Just ask Rick Allen, right?
Hey, nothing wrong with Def Leppard.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, man. Especially some early Def Leppard, man. Always got a soft spot for, Bringing On the Heartbreak, Photograph. Come on.
Pour some sugar on me.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's very funny. A buddy of mine that's a studio engineer, he's a producer now. He back in the day, he got his hands on some multi-tracks, where you have like the parts isolated. And one of them was he had I think it was called Killer Queen, or no, it was Play the Game. He had multi-tracks of that, so I got to hear like Freddie Mercury. But my point is, he also had the multi-tracks to Pour Some Sugar on Me, and so we got to hear Joe Elliott or whatever, his voice isolated. And boy, I tell you, man, they did some really good work before I guess they did some really good masking, I guess, before auto-tune, because I listened to it, I was just like, whoa, I was just like underwhelmed, Because, you hear his voice and it's like not in tune, like a beat. But, back, Mutt Lange was the big producer, right? So I guess back in the 80s, they made it do what it do. Nowadays, in my opinion, a lot of the stuff sounds really soulless if you tune it too much,
Oh, yeah, no, I agree. You got to have that human factor in there.
Absolutely. So without further jibber jabber from this guy, I'll go into the latest single. This one's called What I Really Mean. Life goes on, the night sky is a landfill, long dead stars, ready for some action. Cut to the quick to stay the eyes of you still. You can't run away, surround me is real. Will you see why I tell you these truths? Will you see why I tell you these truths? It's white hot heat on the grounds for inclusion, burning blue till it wasn't confusing I've got to say that I've got something more for true. Let them all go on, thinking that I'm dead. I'm not the devil, but I'm well ready. I'm well ready. I'm well ready. Light goes off for the days that have raised me. I call that bluff, and the stakes are amazing. I cut to the quick to see why I'll tell you these truths. Well, you see why I'll tell you these truths. Well, you see why I'll tell you these truths. Well, you see why I'll tell you these truths. I'll tell you these truths. Still say that I love you All right. Yeah. Half remembered, half acknowledged. That's the latest one. What I really mean. It's got a hidden subliminal message.
Hey, that's always some of the best writing. That's what all the good guys do. You got to have like hidden third and fourth meanings to every song. That's what Pulp Fiction was. That movie had more twists and turns, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's so awful." It had 5 different storylines.
Oh yeah, well, some people, it's just beyond them. Like I said, the whole filming it out of sequence thing. A lot of people gripe with that, and I'm like, if you had watched the movie in the order, which some people, now in the age of modern technology, now people will take the liberties of doing that, and I'm like, it just doesn't roll as good,
Yeah,
it worked. Tarantino did it right the first time,
Yeah,
it's like everything. It's to quote Paul McCartney, it's the Bloody Beatles White Album. Shut up.
There you go.
People want to, nitpick and have hindsight, and nobody knows hindsight better than this jabroni right here. I got 2010 hindsight. It's so clear.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we got more people tuning in. I'd like to see if some people want to leave some comments. That would be great. If you guys have requests for Smash Addams here, go ahead and leave us a comment. I think you're doing really good so far, man. All right.
This is amazing, man. Like I said, we definitely go back a ways, and I've watched the earliest stuff, with Lamont and you and me, and wow, look at us now,
you haven't seen anything yet. Speaking about new things, do you like trivia?
Is that a trick question? Let me see. Let me check the polls. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You like trivia? Well, boy, do I have a treat for you. So right here behind me, we have the Tic Tac Trivia board. It's like The Price is Right, only cheaper.
Nice.
All right. So the way this works is I'm going to if there's a tie on the first game, we'll play until we have sudden death and someone wins.
Sudden death. All right. Sounds intense.
Yes. So just for the viewers out there, Smash Addams is going to be on the pink Post-it notes, and I am going to be on the yellow Post-it notes.
All right.
All right. So shall we begin this wonderful game of Tic Tac Trivia?
Let us begin.
Okay. Here we go. Question What singer has had a Billboard #1 hit in each of the last 4 decades? Is it A, Roger Daltrey? Is it B, Ozzy Osbourne? Is it C, Mariah Carey? Or is it D, Bonnie Tyler?
Wow, you really hit me with a random one with that D. It ain't nothing but a high. Boy, okay. The question was, who has had a hit single in all of the last 4 decades?
Yes.
Oh boy, let's see. That's well, I don't think that could be Roger Daltrey. He's not had a hit single in the 2010s or the 2000s. Okay, the choices was what? Roger Daltrey, Mariah Carey, Bonnie Tyler, and what was
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Ozzy. Oh, bollocks!
It's Mariah Carey.
Dude, I was going to say Mariah, but man, you know how the public perception is. They've made it sound like she lost her mind.
Remember the name of the game here is to get 3 in a row. Now you have to block me.
Man, you got me on that one, dude. That was between her, that and Ozzy for me.
All right, question. Here we go. What was Freddie Mercury's real name? Was it Sean Clark? Was it Keisha? Was it Beyonce? Or was it Farouk Bulsara?
D, Farouk Bulsara.
Hey, congratulations. Where would you like to go? A, B, C, 1, 2, or 3?
I would like to go to C3.
Oh, very good. All right.
All right.
Okay. This is getting good. Next question. Who was the very first American Idol winner? Was it A, Taylor Swift, B, Daughtry, C, Meatloaf, or D, Kelly Clarkson?
Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, wow. He got 2. Where do you want to go?
Okay, let's see. Where would I like to go? I would like to go to C1.
Wow.
I was about to say, man, I said Taylor Swift. She may be a good songwriter, but she ain't no American Idol. No shade on Taylor. I'm sure her people will have my legs cut off if I dare insult her. But yeah, my parents watched American Idol almost religiously back in the day. So hey, I had a bit of a crush on Kelly back in the day, man. She was looking good back in the day.
Here we go. Another pop music question. Before Miley Cyrus recorded Wrecking Ball, it was offered to which singer? Was it A, Bonnie Tyler, B, Bonnie Raitt, C, Dolly Parton, or D, Beyonce?
Was it Beyonce?
Oh my God, we have a winner.
All right. Well,
how about that? All right.
Well,
awesome.
not feeling too stank about missing that first question. Now I just had to guess. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'd like to hear Dolly Parton do Wrecking Ball. I'm sure she would do fantastic, man. That lady has just a pristine voice, man. Like I don't know if you heard like her last original record, Blue Smoke. Very good, man. She can still sing like a bird.
Well, the one thing I'm going to tell you, for everyone that's watching this channel, make sure you go up here, click the subscribe button. Come on, show the love. We can't grow this program and get it any better if y'all don't subscribe. Here, check this out.
Smash that. Smash Addams says, smash that subscribe button. Wow.
There we go. All right. So at this point in the time, we're going to let you play a second song for us real quick. And then we're gonna real quick talk about upcoming guests for the next episode.
Lovely. All right then. Well, this next song is another one that's gonna be on the next.
Here on the internet, where info is rampant, comes a show where you can learn what you didn't even know you wanted to learn. Please join Lamont Stewart as he hosts Talking Time with Caffeine. Tune in every Saturday evening on his YouTube channel. Hey, what can we say? We have to take our obscene profit time out there.
Absolutely. You got to pay the piper so the piper can, pay.
Enhance
you.
the video and let us be able to do more cool things. All right.
Yes, this is very impressive, Bradley.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it. We've been working hard on this.
Hey, PJ Gosa. What's
hey!
up, man? There's a blast from the past. Yes, PJ Gosa co-founded Strange Parallel with me back in 2007. Yeah. Good guy. He's a good guy.
Cassie Perkins. It's been a long time since me and Addams spoke. Spooned? Oh, spoke.
Oh, he's quick to correct you on that
one. Hey, cool. No, I'm just messing with you, Smash. We gotta have fun. That's all.
You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun no matter what you do.
That's right.
All right. Yeah. So anyway, here's a song. It's called Sunspots. Hey, you in the sky, keep burning. Let her go to school for learning. Hey, you in the ground, keep turning. In your grave, and what's disturbing? Pushing up daisies, covered up in roses, making scary faces, striking various poses. Pushing up daisies, covered up in roses, making scary faces, striking various poses. I'm just another dark spot on the sun. I'm just another dark spot on the sun. You go blind, you try to stare me down. Running down, you'll never win this round. One of these days, I'm gonna quit this town. One of these days, I'm gonna quit this bloody town. Hey, you in the sky, keep burning. Never go to school for learning. Hey, you on the ground, you keep turning in your grave, and what's disturbing? Busting up daisies, covered up in roses, making scary faces, trying various poses. Busting up daisies, covered up in roses, making scary faces, trying various poses. Everyone I see is looking right through me, yeah, and I'm looking through them right back. I'm just another dark spot on the sun. I'm just another dark spot on the sun. You go blind, you try to stare me down. You go blind, you'll never win this round. One of these days, I'm gonna quit this town. One of these days, I'll be lost and nobody can find me. Nobody can find me. No. Hey, you in the sky, keep burning. Never go to school for learning. Never go to school for learning. Never go to school with pushing up daisies, covered up in roses, making scary faces, striking various poses.
All right, awesome, dude. That was a great new tune. I can dig that.
Thank you so much, man. Yeah, it's like I said, I've been writing a lot since last fall, but unfortunately, you know how it goes when you're recording constantly. Sometimes you learn the song long enough to record it, And then later you're like, oh yeah, I should learn how to play that. So, yeah, that's the thing. I've been probably published like 100 songs last year.
Yeah.
And yeah, they got like 20 more basically waiting in the wings besides these. So it's I really appreciate having the opportunity to get to play some on here for sure.
Oh, it looks like you got a lot of people that are tuning in, dude. Casey Perkins has done like 4 comments. PJ made a few comments. Hey, this is pretty cool.
Hey, thank you, Cassie, very much. Thank you. Thank you, PJ. All right, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it looks like the link it got out to some people, man. Some familiar faces that reached out. Oh, thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they've left a lot in here. Yeah. Wow, we got quite a few. All right, cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, there you go. PJ was in there. A lot of people were in there. That's cool.
Awesome.
He's under Cassie Perkins.
Well, that's good, because I was going to be embarrassed when I was like, I don't know who Cassie Perkins is. But I wasn't going to be like, oh yeah, I don't know who you are, 'cause that very good, PJ. Hey, well, congratulations, PJ, by the way, on that. Congratulations on the engagement. That's awesome.
Yes.
Lovely.
All right. So, I guess the next thing I'm going to do real quick is just for Vendetta Records here. If any of you folks out there in YouTube land are interested in signing up to be a guest on our show, you can contact us right here.
Do it.
There's a great little contact form. We're taking submissions. I will say that we are having quite a few requests. So it's really, really cool. So any of you guys that want to be a guest on the Flaming Axe, this is where you go to sign up. It's TikToking across the bottom of the screen. Well, now that we've gone through that, the last thing we're going to do here real quick, guys, is we have some upcoming artists that we've booked for future shows. And I'm going to really quickly give you a sneak peek of who we have coming on the next. So there we go. That's a sneak peek of some of the artists that we've already had submissions for that are going to be part of rock and roll history on the Flaming Axe podcast.
I see old Josh. I recognize our buddy Josh Webb in there with rocking some banjo. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, dude, Josh Webb is he's in about 100 different projects. He plays in Ohio Brass and Electric. He plays in Controversy for Breakfast. He plays in...
Love that band name.
Oh, my God. He plays in 15 different bands. He is all over the place. Plus, he's a really good tattoo artist. You want to ever get some ink, that's the guy to talk to.
Nice. What's up with the Lavender Honey?
Lavender Honey, they're really well known here in the Dayton area. They're playing some really big, some really good shows and whatever. And she's got a guy who does a lot of writing for her, and she sings, and they're like a duo. And we've been communicating with them for a while, and they're very interested, and we're very excited. We just got to get the right time to get them on, but we're working that out.
Yeah,
behind the scenes.
She looks pretty foxy, so yeah.
Dude, she can sing. Dude, she's got a better set of pipes than you.
Well, that's I would imagine so. The females they can reach the notes us guys just aren't intended to reach.
Except for Axl Rose, but he's not normal.
But yeah. Oh well, Axl is Axl. I sing in 8 different voices. All
right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a Vendetta Records production, a Talking Times with Caffeine live event. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the very first episode of the Flaming Axe podcast here on YouTube Vendetta Music 1. We're going to play our credits now. You guys have a lovely time for coming in. And like we like to tell everybody, if you can't rock and roll, you're too old.
If it's too loud, you're too old.
Yeah.
You can't rock me, somebody will. Cheers.